नमस्कार, स्वागत है आप सभी का CIET NCERT द्वारा प्रसारित लाइव इंटरैक्टिव सत्र में। Welcome you all on this live interactive session present by CIET NCERT, and this is a special session of NCSL NIEPA. My name is Rajan Rajput, and in this particular session we are here to celebrate and discuss the person who is cross all the obstacles and hurdles to win with their schools also. So let us discuss about that program. So आज के नीपा सत्र में ऐसे ही एक बेहतरीन शख्स की बात होगी जिसने अपने स्कूल को ऐसी ऊंचाइयों पर पहुंचाया जो कि आज एक सेलिब्रेशन का विषय है और साथ ही हमारे लिए एक प्रेरणा स्रोत भी है। You all are watching us on eVidya channel number 6, 9 and 12, and beside these on our official YouTube channel, these are NCERT official and NCERT PM eVidya class 6, 9 and 12 YouTube channels. So if you have any queries and any doubts regarding this topic, please let us know. First let me give you the topic, and the topic is role of a school leader in empowering student for success, a case of सिक्किम। जी हाँ, सिक्किम की ही आज उस यात्रा पर आपको लेकर चलेंगे, उस शख्स की यात्रा पर जिसने कि ये सारे हर्डल्स और ऑब्स्टिकल्स को पार कर कर उन ऊंचाइयों को छुआ है। So let us discuss the mediums how you can connect with us. So please note down our number, that is live connected number. So number is 8800440559. Or you can write us a mail on dth.class12@ciet.nic.in. The audience who are watching us through the official YouTube channels, please go there. Live chat box option is available to drop your comment and queries. So without any further delay, let me tell you about something about NIEPA NCSL. So the special session of these NIEPA NCSL session, we are here to celebrate and discuss one of the achievements and initiative taken by them to give new heights to their school and how they overcome all the obstacles, challenges were there on the way. So we are here again with another motivating story. So let us welcome, we are joined by Ma'am Pooja Singh, Senior Consultant from NCSL NIEPA. Ma'am, namaskar, warm welcome.
Shri. Thank you.
And here we are joined by Sir Shri Pushpa Dhungel, SRG member, Principal from GSSS Yanging, Namchi District, Sikkim. Sir, namaskar, warm welcome.
Namaskar.
सो सर, जैसे कि हम आपकी इस जर्नी के बारे में जानने को उत्सुक हैं, लेकिन वहीं हम सराहना चाहेंगे NCSL NIEPA द्वारा किए जा रहे वो सभी काम जो आपके कामों को हम तक पहुंचाते हैं। सो मैम, लेट अस हियर डिस्कस NIEPA's वर्क।
Sure, Srijan. Like every Friday, we are again here for another enriching journey in the realm of student development, guided by the principles of dynamic school leadership. We all know it very well that education is not just about imparting knowledge, it is about developing the students, fostering creativity and shaping their future, preparing them for the challenges of future life. And today our school principal is trying to do exactly the same while working in a far off state in the northeast, that is Sikkim. And we will see eventually that despite geographical challenges, how he has played a very effective role in facilitating teaching, learning and nurturing holistic development, cultivating values, skills and confidence in his students. So we will also see that through the various innovative initiatives which they have taken, how they have engaged the community, and through his relentless commitment, he has actually created an environment where students not only excel in studies, but they develop into well-rounded individuals. And now we will see that what impact such leadership can have in building the future of our country. So Over to you, Shrijan.
यस सो यहाँ पर आप सभी को बता दें कि हमने NCSL नीपा द्वारा किए गए कामों को सराहा भी है और जाना भी है कि इनके द्वारा कितने महत्वपूर्ण काम किए जा रहे हैं, जो कि ऐसे शख्स को हमारे बीच में लेकर आते हैं जिन्होंने कि अपने स्कूल्स को नई ऊंचाइयाँ दी हैं। और ये ऊंचाइयाँ आप सभी को बताने के लिए स्पेशली स्कूल लीडर्स जो कि इन स्टोरीज़ को लेकर मोटिवेट हो सकते हैं और वो रास्ते जान सकते हैं जिनके ज़रिए वो लीडर्स भी एक दिन हमारे स्टूडियो में होंगे अपनी अचीवमेंट्स को लेकर। तो चलिए इस यात्रा को जानते हैं। सो पुष्पा सर, आपसे जानना चाहेंगे, जब सिक्किम की बात करते हैं तो सिक्किम एक ऐसा सुदूर इलाका है भारत का जहाँ पर हम टूरिस्ट के लिहाज से तो जाना चाहते हैं, घूमने फिरने के लिहाज से तो ज़रूर जाना चाहते हैं, लेकिन जब वहाँ देखते हैं कि शायद स्कूलिंग को लेकर बहुत चैलेंजिंग होता होगा बच्चों का रोज़ पहाड़ों से ऊपर तक आना जाना, और वहीं एजुकेशन की बात करें तो शायद टीचर्स के लिहाज से भी ये बहुत चैलेंजिंग होता होगा, लेकिन आज आपका यहाँ हमारे साथ होना इस बात का सबूत है कि आपने उन सभी चैलेंजेस को पार किया है। सो वी आर एक्साइटेड टू नो अबाउट योर जर्नी।
Thank you very much. My journey in Yangang Senior Secondary School, now it is PM Shri Government Senior Secondary School, Yangang. My journey there as the principal started from October 2020. I am transferred and posted from Government Senior Secondary School Saddam to Yangang, and when I joined Yangang Senior Secondary School, it was at the mid of that pandemic COVID period, and it was really challenging to start work in the new school when the classes were going on online and the teachers were coming on the alternate days, and slowly we were overcoming the pandemic, that crisis situation, and in 2021 we started the normal classes. So Yangang Senior Secondary School, definitely it is located in rural area, but it's very beautiful, surrounded by lush green forest, located in the lap of Himalaya mountain peak, that is Baledunga, and we have 619 students in our school. All the students coming from heterogeneous society. Some belong to ST, some belong to OBC, SC. They have different socio-economic background, but most of the students belong to, as it is a government school, they belong to humble background. The school was established in 1937 with the local gentries to cater educational need of the people of the locality. Now the school is catering education to the greater catchment area, Yangang, Upper Yangang, Spathing, Sri Pratam, Nampok. The students comes from all the way from Niabram, crossing the river, and the students comes from Mangle, Mengli, and even from Ben. So that has, as a result of that, we have got significantly large enrollment in comparison to some of the government schools in Sikkim. 619 students in a senior secondary school is quite a good number in Sikkim. So I am fortunate that I have been posted there with the sufficient infrastructure and manpower. Adequate manpower was in place there. So after joining there, in the staff meeting and in SMC meeting, we discussed and what can new be done in that school. So everything was, actually everything was in place and things were going on nicely. So our work there was to polish the thing which is already good there. Academic performance, the students were performing good. The pass percentage was not so bad in class 10 and 12 CBSE examination. But when we looked minutely into their individual performance, we had scope to work upon that. Similarly, there with the implementation of the NEP, there was the changes in some of the way we work in the school, and we had to prepare our students for the sustainability. We have to prepare our students for 21st century, and we have to prepare them as the global citizens. So for that we had scope to work on the small things, छोटी छोटी कड़ी में काम कर सकते थे हम. सो वो हमने सब टीम बनाकर स्कूल के सब. another strength in the school is that most of the teachers there were younger than me. Most of them were young, energetic, and they were ready to cooperate and do anything that is placed in front of them. So that was the greatest strength, and with the cooperation of all the teachers, we started to work on these smallest links, which leads to a greater transformation in the school.
Sure, sir. So we will move ahead to know about the several good practices that you have initiated in your school. Starting with zero waste initiative, sir, if you could share more about it.
Zero waste initiative is the brainchild of our eco club. So the concept is that the waste management is a problem. Nowadays we are generating lots of the waste, plastic waste, single-use plastic. Actually, single-use plastics and bottled water is less than 2 liter is banned in Sikkim. Despite of that, lots of garbage is generated in the school. And managing this garbage, we are collecting the garbage and we are sending it by Gram Panchayat's the garbage collector van. But during summer season, due to the blockage of the road, sometimes the ban comes after 15 days or 1 month. So loads of garbage are generated in the school that we were facing. So our eco club members, they came up with the idea that why shouldn't we go for not generating garbage at all in the school. Let us encourage our students to minimize generating garbage in the school. So for that, what we had to do is just to encourage and motivate the students to not to bring junk food in the school. They have to bring their own PET bottles, PET bottles for the water, and home cooked food in the school. So it was not made mandatory. It is not that we were standing there in the campus with the sticks and checking everyone's bag and asking them to throw the food which they have brought, the junk food. We just tried to inculcate in them that sense that, oh yes, it's really not good for the environment, it's really not good for the world we are living on. So let us set an example that we should not generate waste, minimize generating waste. So they are encouraged to, if they cannot stay without eating junk food, they are encouraged to open the packet at the shop itself, throw the cover there in the dustbin available at the shop, bring the food in their PET jar in the school. In that way they are doing it. So these initiatives have been started. It's in the juvenile stage now, recently been started, but the result, the students are really interested in it, and the result you can see there in the screen. This is the visible impact. Recently my biology teacher showed to me. She had taken the students to some field trips in that Baledonga jungle for study of the biology, flora and fauna there. The students saw the garbage scattered in some of the places. Without being instructed by the teachers, they decided, and they told the teachers that, ma'am, we want to collect all the garbage and take it back to the back to our place and put it in the dustbin. So they did it, and we are really happy and proud that the seed we are trying to sow there is now germinating.
Definitely, sir. I also think that this is one of the most important initiative, and it is a need of the hour also, because given the amount of plastic waste that is being generated not only locally but globally, and it is posing a great threat to the environment. So if we have to give a greener earth to our future citizens, we all should work seriously upon it, and it is a very good initiative by your school that you are implanting this idea in the young minds so that they do not use plastic and they think more of the future. So this is a great initiative. We move ahead, and talking about dignity of labor, I can see through the slides that the school does a lot, which you may enumerate upon one by one.
The idea of dignity of labor is that we want to instill in students the sense that regardless of the social status, the students should not feel ashamed of doing their own household chores or following any profession. They should look into every profession with the same view. They should not discriminate people on the basis of the profession they adopt. So this is our objective. What we do is we have initiated one best classroom, beautiful classroom contest among the students, inter-class contest it is. All the students, they have to decorate their own class, they have to clean their own class. The idea is that the place where we live, we should not expect someone other to come and clean our place. It is we have to maintain our own hygiene and our own cleanliness. So this beautiful classroom contest is there. The students are participating in it. They clean their classroom themselves, and they decorate. Even they decorate. Sometimes they collect 5 rupees, 10 rupees each, and they purchase tablecloths and flower vase, and they decorate with the the art and craft they made in the class, and they decorate their class. And at the end of the year, we assess the classroom beautification work, and the award is given to the best class. Similarly, you can see that our students are engaged in organic farming also. So the government sponsors, the fund is allocated for the, our department allocates the fund for organic farming, and we engage students in the organic farming also. So in that way, they remain grounded to the soil. In our language, in Nepali, we say माटोसँग जोडिएको मान्छे मात्रै काम लाग्छ. Means people should always be grounded. So they touch the soil, they feel the smell of the soil, they know the season when should the different crops are sown, they know the types of soil, they know what manure is to be used, when is to be water, the plant is to be water. So different aspects of the organic farming is being taught, and they do their work themselves. So they are also engaged in the gardening. They are, all the available garden is divided into different plots, and the plots are allocated to the different class, and each class what they do is they maintain their own garden. So this is how we have been trying to lead our students towards that future where everyone should feel proud that whatever the profession they are doing, they do it with that they feel pride in the profession they adopt. That is what we want.
Yes, sir, because cleanliness is a very important thing which should be taught to the children, because it will help them, and not only in keeping clean and for their health also, for the school also, and since the beginning they are taught, so they will not find it a burden to keep their homes clean, to keep themselves clean. And you are also engaging them in agricultural work, which will also go a long way, so that they develop taste for organic food, which is required in the age of junk food. So this will be also very beneficial for healthy children. So we move ahead, and regarding community support, sir, I can see that you are quite fortunate to get the help of community in various ways, and we may know more from you now.
Yes, Dr. Pooja, that you really said. I am fortunate enough that I have been posted in Yangon, and the community there, the alumni, the SMC, all the peoples are very, very supportive and cooperative to the school. They have extended supports in many occasions. You can see there in the picture, a gentleman is handing over a memento to our students. This is the meritorious award instituted by Karki families of Yangon. It was started long before I joined at Yangon Senior Secondary School, in memory of their late mother, late Saraswati Karki Memorial Meritorious Award is given to class 10 topper students. But you know what happened? After joining there in an SMC meeting, we started talking about this meritorious award, and we appreciated the work of Karki family. And I placed the proposal that if we can also manage for some sponsor to award the class 12 topper students. Immediately in the same meeting, one of the generous SMC member, and in fact he is the advisor of the SMC, Mr. R.K. Basnet, he committed that he will sponsor that award in memory of his late father. And from that day, he is yearly giving award to class 12 topper students. So these awards, what is it? It is helping us in is that the students are motivated for performing better in excelling in class 10 and 12 CBSE board examination. You can see in that another picture, a water filter. It is donated to the school by one of our proud alumni, successful alumni, in memory of his late father. Not only that, the school has got 3 blocks, and he has donated filter, this filter dispenser, this machine in all the 3 blocks. Similarly, in another picture, you can also, there in the slide, you see that we have been handed over with some clothes. That is the traditional dress, Bhutia traditional dress, donated to us for cultural programs by one of the retired teacher of another village. Actually, he came to know that informally we were talking about the school, and he came to know that our school is in need of the Bhutia traditional dress. Actually, Nepali traditional dress cost, it is quite cheaper than the Bhutia traditional dress, and we were not affording to procure it for the school, and he donated it worth 20 to 25,000 rupees. So we are really thankful to him also. And these slides are just showing the few pictures. There are so many others. So you can see other gentlemen there speaking in the mic. He is a community. He is a person from the community who has got a vast knowledge about this
Traditional medicines.
Yes, traditional medicine. ours is the Himalayan state, and in Sikkim we are rich in the medicinal plants and herbs. So he is invited, he is involved in the school. Not only he, some other gentlemen are also invited. Among them, he shared his knowledge about the herbs and medicine of locally available plants. Similarly, we have been involved other community members for teaching students to make pattal. We call it tapara in Nepali. Tapara is our traditional plates to eat
Food.
That is eco-friendly. So some people, one of the lady from the village was invited, and she taught the students how to make tapara. Another, you can see there is the it is one of the unique program organized by the initiative of the SMC chairperson Mr. Deepak Bhattarai, that magic show. Magic show was organized in Yangang Senior Secondary School. In our top magician from Kolkata was invited there in the school, and it was organized for the students, and the students really enjoyed it. And his motive was that after examination it was organized, and his motive, he loves the school very much. He is always ready to do anything for the school, and his motive was that the students must feel relaxed after completion of the examination by watching this magic show. So for the students only it's done. Similarly, we have been donated with the jerseys for the football players. We have been donated with the cash for purchasing props for the drills. So really, Dr. Pooja, you said that I am fortunate enough to be posted in that school.
But you must be a very good leader also, sir, because it is a quality of a good leader to garner support from his team, and community is definitely an important stakeholder in the education system, and you have very nicely sought their help in carrying out your day-to-day activities in the school. So we move ahead, and I would just like to ask, sir, that how is this graduation day, which we can see on the slide, what is it, how is it different from the usual farewell which we have in all our schools? If you could add more to it.
Yes, this graduation day, we started it from the last year. Actually, earlier we used to call it as the farewell to class 12 pass out students. Those students who are graduating from the schools were bid farewell from the school. In every school in Sikkim, this is done. In high school, class 10 students are bid farewell after completion of the examination. In senior secondary school, class 12 students. But we decided that our students should be honored for the certificate they have received, and our students should feel proud that they have passed class 12, they have graduated from this school, and they should value their degree also, and crave for acquiring further more qualifications should be should come in their mind. So with the idea of that, and another thing is that we have also clubbed the community involvement in this program. We are inviting successful alumni as the distinguished guest on the program. So this program was really a successful program, and the alumni we invited were one is the successful bureaucrat. Another one is the successful entrepreneur, and another one is the retired Navy. So in that way, we are making our students that there are so many options, they can choose their career, and they can know that where our former students are now, how successful they are, and how happy they are. So, and in life, it is more important to be happy than only successful. So that lesson we want to give.
Sure, sir, because the way you have roped in alumni for developing that collaborative relationship between the students who are studying and the ones who are passing out. So they will also get to know where their alumni are placed, and they can get their help in future job placements, in understanding about the job scenario. This is a very different kind of initiative that the school has taken. We move ahead and we will talk more about the pre-vocational exposure which is being given to the students of your school through the different photos, pictures which we can see.
Yes, these are actually not the good practices of my school only, but these are the activities conducted in every schools in Sikkim, and not only Sikkim, in other parts of India also. But what is there is these activities we conducted, and we try to give the exposure to the elementary students to the different vocations, and provided hands-on on these vocations. The students were running shops, they were running food stalls, and they were calculating profit and loss also. At the same time, they were communicating with the teachers and other students who came there as a customer. So it was really good to see that the students were learning very easily there in that activities, and students were taught to make the different arts and crafts and useful items from the plastic waste, and the reusing of the waste also. Students were taught knitting also. The teachers, you can see, are teaching them, and the picture there also shows that they are making tapara. Some people from the local artisan from the village were invited, and they taught students to make the baskets we call doko, and mola, and dhaki. These all are the name of the items in our local language, made out of the bamboo. And we are the bamboo is so intrinsically connected with our life, and most of the household goods and articles in our house are made out of the bamboo. So students are taught to make these items out of the bamboo with the help of the local artisans invited from the community. So in that way, we try to give the exposure to our elementary kids to the different vocations.
Yes, sir. The environmental concern can be seen in all your efforts, sir. Even in the vocational aspects, it is clearly visible how you all just weave everything around preserving environment and taking the natural resources and using it for our help and for generating job opportunities. So we move ahead and we'll talking about unity in diversity. The way it is being done in your school, it can be seen. So you may like to share more about it.
Unity in diversity exists in India, and Sikkim is not an exception. There are diverse tribes in Sikkim, and diverse culture is there. Various different languages are spoken there, but our objective is that the students should learn to respect each other. They should understand other cultures also. So government of Sikkim has also notified that with the same objectives through the Department of Education has notified that the traditional attire should be introduced in school. So we too have done it. Every Friday, students come with the traditional attire in the school. You can see there in the picture the girls students and me too in that traditional attire on Friday. But we haven't made it mandatory because some of the parents cannot afford for the extra dress. So we have given that liberty that it is not mandatory. They have their choice to come in the school uniform or in the traditional attire on Friday.
Okay, sir.
We organize cultural competitions, cultural dances are also organized there. And one interesting thing is that there is one chapter in class 5 EVS, Khana Pina, different place, different food. So you know how our teacher try to teach that lesson is that she made a yummy class. She asked students to bring their cultural traditional food cooked at home to the class, and that 17 to 20 students of that class, they brought the food cooked, different traditional food cooked at their home, and they explained what is that, how is it made, recipe was shared, and they shared the food and they enjoyed the food that day. So this is how we are trying to understand the cultural diversity through dresses, through food, and even through the languages. In morning assembly, sometimes students speak in their own native language, the mother language they are studying. Other students do not understand, and some other students of the same language group, he translates it. Sometimes they teach the different sentences, for example, Lepcha. Very few students are there in our school studying Lepcha, but they teach few words, basic sentences in assembly to all the students. And similarly, Gurung is also taught in our school. Rai is also taught in our school. Very few students are reading it. Majority of the students read Nepali, but we share each other's language. And so this is how we are trying to understand each other. We are trying to go harmoniously and sustainably towards the future. This is our objective.
It is indeed worth noting, sir, that your school is promoting multilingualism, which is so much being talked about, and the idea of yummy class, it indeed sounds very tempting and interesting. So we move ahead with that. And regarding science education, sir, the children of your school excels in all the different quiz and several competitions organized at various levels, be it state, zonal. So if you could like to throw some more light upon it.
It's not that we are giving importance to science education only, but equally importance is also given for the literature also. Students are doing quite good in literature as well. One of my students, Regina Limbu, she is a very good poet in Nepali. She writes poetry. Okay, regarding the science education, our students have been doing very good. We organize science exhibition in the school. We participate in the different opportunities we get in the different universities or at the state level, district level, block level, whatever opportunity we get, our students are ready to go there and participate. In the picture you can see that our students are presenting their models in the different platforms, and I am feeling proud to mention it here that this year only 2 of our students along with their model, they participated in the zonal level competitions organized at Guwahati also.
Yes, sir. We move ahead to co-curricular activities, and we can see that students are doing equally well. And further, talking about career counseling and awareness programs, sir, if you could just explain to us what is being shown here in a brief way.
Awareness programs, we conduct it in the schools, and it's necessary because nowadays with the menace of the increasing substance abuse, that is a great problem, and it has been slowly bringing even the villages in its way. So users are increasing even in the rural areas also. So it is very a challenging situation for us to protect our students from that menace. So for that time and again we have to organize such awareness program. We had conducted many such programs, and one of you can see there one of the person is speaking. He is one of the motivational speakers invited in the school, and he talked about the ill effects of drug and substance abuse also. Similarly, career counseling programs are also organized in the school. That Atmanirbhar banner is there. Under Atmanirbhar Sikkim program, our students were oriented towards different the career of entrepreneurship also.
Sure, sir. We have seen that your school, it has catered to all-round development of the students, and with this we come to the end. And in the end, I would like to know, sir, that all the audience who are with us, all the school heads watching us from across India, any message that you would like to give to all of them regarding what can be the characteristics of a good school leader?
Right.
Okay, actually, what I feel personally is that every school is catering education to the students, and we are moving ahead towards the modernization and the modernity. What we have been doing is we have to keep in mind the sustainability also. Our students should learn to protect the environment, especially in our case in Sikkim. This environment, we are tourist based state. We have been earning money. It is the source of income for most of the families in Sikkim. So this environment is our what we call in Nepali is gari khane bhado. Gari khane bhado is the bowl where we cook our food. So if that bowl is has got a hole, we cannot cook food properly.
Right.
So this environment, the ecology there, the glacial lakes there, the forest there, flora there, fauna there, everything is our, and we need to protect it, and we should have that love to the environment. Modernity, we have to imbibe the modernity, welcome the modernity, but we have to maintain our uniqueness and conserve our environment.
Yeah, that's a wonderful journey and wonderful words we get from you, sir. And really, we are so motivated to know about your journey. I'm sure you all are too. So, time to wrap up the show. But now, before wrapping the show, time to thank our esteemed guests. So, we are joined by Ma'am Dr. Pooja Singh, Senior Consultant from NCERT NIEPA. Ma'am, namaskar और बहुत-बहुत धन्यवाद.
Sure, thank you, Shri.
And really want to thank to Sir Shri Pushpa Raj Dhungel, SRG member, principal from GSS Yanging, Namchi district, Sikkim school. Sir, namaskar. बहुत-बहुत धन्यवाद.
Thank you very much and namaskar.
So dear learners and viewers, this is all about today's NCSL NIEPA session. हमने आज के सत्र में बहुत बेहतरीन सी बातें सीखी, जानी कि किस तरह से एक स्कूल लीडर ने अपनी पूरी यात्रा की है अपने स्कूल के साथ उसे नई हाइट्स तक पहुंचाने के लिए. आप सभी ज़रूर आज के सत्र से बहुत कुछ सीखेंगे, प्रेरणा लेंगे और ज़रूर इसे शेयर भी करेंगे. So time to tell you about regarding the e-content competition. आप सभी को बताना चाहेंगे इस सत्र के एंड में अपने इस कंपटीशन के बारे में. भारतीय बाल शैक्षिक ई कंटेंट प्रतियोगिता की घोषणा हो चुकी है वर्ष 2024-25 के लिए. और नोट कीजिए, आज अंतिम तिथि है आपके सबमिशन की. तो आप अपना बेस्ट ई कंटेंट हमें भेज दीजिए 31 जनवरी 2025 12 बजे से पहले. सो आप ज़रूर अपना बेस्ट कंटेंट हमें भेजिएगा. हमारी वेबसाइट संबंधित सभी जानकारी आपने अपनी स्क्रीन पर देखी. बताना चाहेंगे अपने कल प्रसारित होने वाले सत्रों के बारे में भी। कल हमारा पहला लाइव सत्र योग शक्ति होगा और इसे 8 से 8:45 तक प्रस्तुत किया जाएगा, चैनल नंबर 6 से चैनल नंबर 12 तक। और साथ ही हमारे ऑफिशियल यूट्यूब चैनल्स पर बात होगी योगा फॉर मसल स्ट्रेंथनिंग। और 2 बजे का सत्र होगा, 2 से 3 का हमारा सत्र चैनल नंबर 11 पर कक्षा 11 के बच्चों के लिए हिस्ट्री विषय डिस्प्लेसिंग इंडिजिनियस पीपल टुवर्ड्स मॉडर्नाइजेशन। और उसके बाद 3 बजे से 4 बजे तक हमारा सत्र कक्षा 12 के बच्चों के लिए होगा, चैनल नंबर 12 पर ज्योग्राफी विषय पढ़ेंगे, चैप्टर नंबर 4 स्पेटियल इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी। CIET NCERT अपने बेहतरीन लाइव इंटरैक्टिव सत्रों के साथ आपके लिए बहुत कुछ नया लेकर आता है, जिसमें आप सभी के लिए जानकारी के साथ साथ मोटिवेशन भी छिपी होती है। तो आप इन सत्रों का लाभ ज़रूर उठाएं और इसे साझा भी करें। मैं सृजन अपनी पूरी टीम के साथ चाहूँगी अनुमति। शुभ संध्या, नमस्कार।